What's going on, beautiful people, kings and queens, gods and goddesses? First and foremost, I love y'all. It's a wonderful day outside, yet I'm inside, but I gotta do what I gotta do and make do with what I have. But today, I definitely have something wonderful to talk about, and that is how the law of attraction has impacted my life, how it's helped me get from one point in my life to another point in my life. And it is freaking awesome. It is freaking awesome. But for those who don't know what the law of attraction is, the law of attraction is, in essence, it's when you put out a thought or you put out words or a vision, anything like that, any form of energy, because we all know that the universe revolves around energy. That is the basis of the universe. Excuse me. When you send that energy out into the universe, you then begin to attract to it. So, for instance, if you were to say, I want to be a doctor, then you become a doctor. But that does not say that just because you say you want to be a doctor, or that you're going, or rather say that you're going to be a doctor, that necessarily doesn't mean that it's just going to fall in your lap. You actually have to put in the work to get to that position of being a doctor. So whatever work that you need to put in, you got to put in, because it, like I said, the universe revolves around energy, and therefore you have to put in energy in order to get energy back. But the reason why it's so important to me right now, or in this video, is specifically because I've seen my growth over the past year or so, in which when I got out of college, I went straight into corporate America, realized that corporate America wasn't for me. And therefore, I set my mind onto, when I realized that I was feeling like a prisoner, like I couldn't be myself in that type of environment, I started to basically use the law of attraction, say to myself, I want to be free. I'm going to be free. When I was meditating, I would have certain mantras and I would put certain thoughts into the universe so that I become an author, a self-published author, so that I own my own business. And even if I wanted to take it further back, there was a point in my life when I was in high school where I learned that the happiest people are those who love what they do. And if you love what you do and you make that be the fulcrum of your life, well, then it's not really a job, it's a lifestyle. And I had to learn that in order to be happy doing what you do on an everyday basis, you have to, number one, have to put in the work, but you have to make it a lifestyle. See, what I've learned is that when you make things a lifestyle, things become much easier. It doesn't seem like a job. It doesn't seem like work. It seems like a part of you. I've realized that when I decided and said in high school that I want to be part of the small population of the world who actually love what they do, that was me using the law of attraction. Back then, I didn't know that. I had no understanding of what the law of attraction was. I knew what a vision board was, but I didn't know what the law of attraction. By the way, creating a vision board is part of the premise of the law of attraction. You're putting energy into a piece of art, into you, and allowing yourself to see where you want to be, who you want to be at any given point in your life. But then we fast forward to, I would have to say, probably September, where I was like, you know what? I'm going to get down, hunker down, and get into creating my book, because I've been saying I was going to create a book back when I was in elementary school. And That was over 10. That was over 15 years ago. So at this point, I'm like, at that point in September, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna create a book. I'm gonna put down the foundation. I have all this poetry. Boom. I spent an entire month just sketching all the drawings for the book, doing all the illustration, putting the poetry together in a way that is just not me putting poems into a book, but more in a way where they are in an order that'll take the reader on the journey from point A to point B. By the way, the book is called Rise for Our Sake. It is on Amazon. Go check it out. But also, even today, when I speak of the law of attraction, it's so interesting how it has impacted my life in such a pivotal way and in such a blatant way to me now that I'm officially awake. Not with these eyes. We're not talking about these eyes. Yeah, I wake up with those eyes every day, and it is definitely a blessing. But I'm talking about with this eye, the third eye. But I see that it works for me every day, in comparison to how I was earlier in my life, where I was just going through the motions, being controlled by society, and now I realize that I have full control of who I am and who I want to be, where I want to be, what I want to be doing. And even I drive for Lyft, and even in getting up in the morning, going through my morning routine where I do my meditation and have my lemon turmeric water, I put a certain goal in my mind for the session that I'm driving, and some way, somehow, because I put certain energy into what I'm doing, positive energy, by the way. Shout out to all those, and I definitely promote hopping on that love frequency and just riding it, because the love frequency don't run out. Is the strongest drug. Everybody knows that love is the strongest drug, so get on it. Get on that love frequency. But anyway, in doing so and putting those goals out and putting the positive and love energy behind it, the universe always intervenes in a way so that way I meet that goal at any point. When I decided that I want to grow my business, even when I decided that I wanted to have a business, I've had 3 businesses so far, and there's only one that I actually stuck with because it is a piece of me. It is something that I've done since I can remember, which is art. I've been into art since I can remember. Actually, there was a point when I was in high school, actually, even throughout grade school, my mom thought I was going to go to college and be an artist. And unfortunately, that didn't happen. But art is such a great thing that has been hindered from us for so long just because of the society that we live in. Whereas basically it says, if you want to be creative, that you can't make money off of creativity. But I realized that you can. And it's beautiful because when you begin to allow yourself to emanate through your creativity, produce whatever you want to produce on an everyday basis. I'm looking to produce new items for my clothing brand, Kimu's Designs, KIMU' Designs. Thinking of ways that I can create new designs for the future, because there was a point where I was about to oversaturate, and friends, mentor was like, nah, you need to chill. It's okay to continue on with creating them, but don't release them. And even in that aspect, when I said that I want to create a new design every month throughout 2018, I'm doing it. Everything that I've said that I wanted to do or that I'm going to do, I'm doing it. Such a 3 powerful statements that I use on an everyday basis. I am is very powerful. Why? because it gives you a sense of self. I am a king. I am a god. I am a human being. I am whatever you wish to finish that sentence with. That's who you are. That's who you define yourself as. If you wish to say that I am depressed, so be it. That's how you are identifying yourself. I hope that's not what you're doing, but that's just an example from one extreme to another. The second one that I use is I choose. I choose is super powerful because it empowers you to realize that you have complete control over yourself. I remember when I was talking to my mom probably a few weeks ago, and I kept using, I've programmed myself to use the phrase I choose, to realize that I have a choice in everything I do. Yes, there's always going to be consequences because that is one of the laws of the universe, action, reaction. But I'm choosing to make this video and contact you and help you understand what I'm going through. I'm choosing to run my business in a much more powerful manner where I'm trying to figure out how I can reach more people than I'm reaching on an everyday basis, and not just reach them so that they see my product, but also buy the product because it is a representation of me, is an emanation of my energy. I put my love, my soul, sometimes my blood into creating these pieces of art. So understanding that understanding and overstanding that you have a choice allows you to take full responsibility, full accountability, and realize that the power is yours. Ain't that what Captain Planet said? If you don't know who that is, don't worry about it. But in the third one that I use on an everyday basis is I'm going to. The reason why that is a necessary phrase that I use on an everyday basis is because it gives me a definitive path to work towards. It gives me an idea of a goal, a thought, an image. More importantly, an image that I want to work towards. Maybe it's right in that second. Maybe it's I'm going to make a video. It's telling me, it's telling my mind that, all right, I'm preparing myself to get into the flow of creating whatever it is that I'm going to create. So use those three mantras every day. I consider them mantras because I use them. I don't know how many times I use them, but I use them a lot. But use those three. Understand the law of attraction. Allow the law of attraction to work for you. Allow your true nature to emanate through the work that you do. If you don't like what you're doing, use the law of attraction to get out of that space. That's what I did. I took a high risk, but I appreciate it, and I'll never regret it. So, as always, PLH, peace, love, and happiness with you all day, every day. Make sure you go check out Kimu's designs. There will be a clip after the video to go check it out. Also, there'll be a little picture of my book. So have a great one. Peace.